Hello, my friends. Let's try this again. Oh my goodness. Welcome to episode 167 of Why Did I Buy This? I went live at noon. I did the whole episode and I didn't see any comments come through, even though currently I can see the live button, which is exactly what we experienced the first time I did this video. So I am going to ask you to comment if you are seeing this video before I break into all of my projects, because I don't want to go through it all again if you can't see it. Vicky, I see your name. That is a good sign. Did you try to tune in at noon as well? Yeah. This is really good. I think that means that this is being broadcast finally. I don't know what happened. There was a glitch. I was in my my group and I saw the live button, but it did not appear to go anywhere, and I can't find the posted live. So very, very strange. Anyway, Vicky, if you can hear me, if you can see me, please write in the comments. Yes, welcome. So episode 167 of Why Did I Buy This? My name is Lindsay. I am the team leader of Cloud9 Stampers, and I love to share with you ways to use the products that you have in your collections. This series is also a great series for new crafters who are wondering what they need to get started. Now, I have been a demonstrator 21 years. I just celebrated my 21st anniversary as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator on the weekend. So hard to believe that it's been that long. So just, in case you haven't heard this story before, I'll tell you a little bit about how I became a demonstrator and how I've been a demonstrator this long. So I was only 26. I had just had my first baby, and I really wanted to stay home, and I came from a background of conservation biology. So I was doing interpretive programming. At the time, I had been working for the city of Edmonton. I'd worked for the city of Lethbridge doing curriculum-based programs. And I had also worked for Alberta Parks. Forgive me, I'm just getting over a terrible cold. And I really loved to teach. And at the time, my mom was a demonstrator, and she invited me to have a workshop. Now, it was a little bit of a stretch for me because I wasn't very crafty. And so she sort of begged me, and I was like, okay, fine. And the whole time I was watching the workshop, I thought, oh, this is a way I could stay home. It's a way that I could control my own schedule, but also I could teach, which is something I really love to do, which is why I love making these videos. So yay, I see you guys tuning in. You don't even know how happy this makes me. In case you missed it, I did a whole video at noon, and it went into the ether. Nobody saw it, and the projects are cute, y'all. So hi, Sharon. Hello. Thank you for commenting. Yes, please comment when you tune in. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and if you're seeing this video. And of course, share with your friends. That's always a nice compliment for me. Now, it is currently on stage, which is Stampin' Up! Convention, Houston, Australia, and Amsterdam, I think. I have friends in all of them. I could not make it this year for a few reasons. One, I've been traveling a lot and having a lot of fun, which is amazing. But I also had my dear friend, my dear Stampin' pal, Meg Loven, join me this week. We went skiing for her son's spring break, and it was just a really nice time to have my friends here. So, oh, Sharon, yay, you are all seeing me. I will definitely make videos as the projects as cute as I can make them the first time around. The joy is there'll be more practice this time. So with that being said, my visit with Meg, we have an announcement to make. We are joining forces. So you might know Meg from the Morning Makers with Meg. And she does videos like mine, and we are going to join forces to make the Why Did I Buy This Maker Club. So it's going to be a monthly club for you to be able to make time for you. This is a way that you can break into that collection to be able to make those paper pumpkin kits, to be able to make those classes that probably have been piling up and you haven't made time for. And it's going to give you an exclusive VIP experience with these episodes. You're going to have your own VIP group. You're going to have your own special technique videos. You're going to have a community that you can craft with. And it's going to be a really exciting thing. We are so excited to get to share this club with you. So if I will be sharing more details on that very shortly. If you'd like them DM to you, just go ahead and hit me up and I will send you all the details on that. Canadians can participate with me, Americans can participate with Meg, and our international friends can also participate. We do have an option for you. It does not include product, but it does include the community. So I'm really excited to be getting to share this new club format with you. Like super excited. So anyway, stay tuned. Okay, today, because of the spring weather we're having, oh my goodness, it is so beautiful in Edmonton. We're going to be hitting upwards of 18 degrees this weekend. I wanted to share with you some Easter projects. Of course, Easter's coming up in a couple of weeks. We have an early Easter this year. And so I'm going to be sharing a few cutie patootie little projects with you. So yeah, let's get started with that. I'll do an awkward transition and you can see my hands. Not only is it going to include Easter product, it's going to include some non-Easter products that look like Easter products. So if you have these in your collection already, break them out and make some cute stuff. Hello friends. Oh my gosh, I am so relieved to see you popping up. That was so weird. I knew something was weird when there were 0 comments and I couldn't see anybody joining, and I was like, that's not like my friends. They usually are right on top of joining this video live. So yeah, if in case you missed it, I did a whole live at noon. It like went out into the ether. It does not exist anymore. So we're gonna redo all the projects now. Okay. Sorry for the awkward transition. Yes, thanks, Meg. Oh my goodness, so happy. And we're going to clip you into my little stand, and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay, here we are. So what we are going to be working with is a carryover product that's in our annual catalog. And yeah, okay, so for some people, Tracy, it's noon. This is the Easter Bunny stamp set. Cute. And we have the Easter Bunny punch. Now, once upon a time, this was a bundle, but because it was a carryover product, it is now sold as 2 separate products. You don't get that discount. Unless you're a demonstrator, of course, you get a 20 to 25% discount. But that's just kind of a side. We are going to be having a new catalog coming out May 1st. And so when you see bundles in the catalog, you want to grab them in that first release because that is usually the only time they're offered with that extra 10% discount. They sometimes will offer the individual products, but they're not going to be discounted anymore on their own. Okay. The other thing I wanted to bring in is this Lighter Than Air 6x6 Designer Series paper. So you can see it goes with our little hot air balloon collection from our mini catalog. But I just felt like it had kind of, with all those subtle colors, it really had a nice Easter spring feel. So this is going to be included in all 3 projects today. So let's get started. The first thing that I did was I cut up a piece of the 6x6 paper into 3x6. We're going to fold it into a card base. If you have a lot of Designer Series papers sitting around, you can definitely use that paper as a card base. And then you have a really fun interior piece because the double-sided Designer Series paper gives you, lots of different design options. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of basic white cardstock. See, look, here's the bunny I colored just an hour ago. Hi, Ethel. We're going to bring in Memento, and we're going to stamp my cute little bunny here. This is the sideways bunny, so just pretend this one's not here, okay? You're going to see where we're going. It's kind of like having subtitles. You already know, instead of knowing the jokes ahead of time, you're going to know the coloring. I'm bringing in 3 blends. So this is my SU1000. You guys know I love this one for my adding cheek color and sort of the interior ear color. My Frenchie has little pink ears inside. So I do know that animals can have the pink ears. I'm adding a bit of a pink undertone to the tail as well. And then I'm using Smoky Slate. So here we've got the dark and light. I'm going to start with the dark. And I always like to add the bridge of the nose, so you can kind of follow from the nose up to the eyebrow. And it just adds a little bit more dimension on the face. And then we're going to follow along onto the paws. Leave the tummy, because the tummy is going to be a different color or a different shade. And we're going to follow the darker shading along like that. We'll do the inside ear, like so. And follow along like that. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are finding me. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there. My technology hiccuped, and even though I did the live video, I could see the live button, but nobody saw it, and then it disappeared. So it's like it never happened. Now we're gonna bring in the light, and we're gonna go over top of where we've laid down that dark, and I'm going to leave just a little bit of a light section here. It's kind of like the highlight on the fur. And we're also going to just go over top of this section here. So the gray is going to help distinguish between the tummy and the rest of it. Now, right now, you can see what I've colored versus where we're going is a little blocky. So what we want to do is use the alcohol and the markers to blend out that darker marker that we've put down. And it'll take a few minutes, but it does kind of work itself out. And then we're just going to swipe over top of where we've left that light, so you can see that it creates that little accent point. Now, as the marker sits on there, it's going to take its time to develop, and then it will blend a little bit more, but you can kind of see where we start and where we get to. We're going to use our snips and fussy cut that bad boy out, and then we will get to the next part. Now, with our designer series paper, I just realized I didn't re-cut out, so I'll bring in the one from the video, the previous video. I used from our Sending Love dies, I used this little grass section and added a Lost Lagoon piece here. And then this is another complimentary non-Easter embellishment, but it looks like an Easter embellishment. So these are called opaque ovals, and to me they look like little eggs. So I threw some little colored eggs into the grass. So Meg's watching this video. One of the things I didn't realize is specifically a Canadian thing is we have these little mini eggs. They're like Smarties, but they're chocolate, and then they've got this crunchy shell. They look just like this. So anybody who's played Wingspan, they look like the eggs in Wingspan. They're delicious. They're very addictive. So if you haven't tried them before, ask a Canadian pal to hook you up with some. So anyway, we've got our little mini eggs here laying in the grass. And let me skip ahead to the finished card so you can see what it looks like. So we've got our Happy Easter greeting. We fussy cut out our little bunny. Here we've got our mini eggs. And then I added just a piece of 2 3/4 inch square in the inside so you could write your greeting. And it also adds a little bit of structure to the card too. But this is just a sweet little note card. You could stick it into an Easter basket, for example. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate it. We're going to move on to the next project. This one is using an annual catalog product called the Scalloped Gift Card Boxes. The gift card boxes come with a box, and they also come with a little gift card holder. And the gift card holder has these little slots that you can slide your gift card into, right? Like this would just slide into there. We're not going to use the gift card holder because I'm going to use the box for a different type of gift giving. So, let me bring in all my bits and pieces here. So here we've got the box. There's 2 sides to watch for. There's kind of a almost shiny side. I don't know how well it shows up in the video. And then we have a matte side. We're going to be using the matte side. The almost shiny video, is food safe. So you can add a cookie or whatever you want to it. This is also that Light as Air 6x6 paper, and I've just cut 6 by 4 inches, and we're going to add this to the outside of the box so that we can just kind of make it extra cute. So I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus. This is the really, really sticky double-sided tape. And we're going to start by lining it up with the scalloped edge of the box. Like that. And then we're going to add another 2.5 by 4 inch just to the bottom. So this is just using up some of that paper that we have, like so. So we'll just make sure it's lined up with the paper we've already added down. Okay, excellent. Now you have all these pre-scored lines, which is very helpful. You can just go ahead and follow those. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And then we're going to assemble our box. So you want to start on the one side and bring the flaps in. And then we're going to fold this down like that. And then same thing, these flaps go in, and then these ones go down. Okay, and then finally, this is why we're not too concerned with this, is this is actually going to fold into the box. And now we have it ready to fill with our Easter treats. So I'm bringing in some Ghirardelli chocolate bunnies. And let me grab, there's some really yummy treats. One of them is dark chocolate sea salt caramel. We have milk chocolate caramel and milk chocolate sea salt caramel. So we'll throw those little bunnies in just like that. And then we can close the lid, and you can see how we've got the paper there to create that cute little box. Now I have the decorative circle punch, and we're gonna punch out, here we go. Here's my pool party. Where's my pool party pals? We're gonna add that pool party to our box, and we'll just go ahead and use dimensionals to attach that. And we're also going to add one of the bunnies from the Easter Bunny stamp set. And this is going to be stamped in Memento onto basic white. And you could leave it white. Here, I'm going to just add the cheeks and the little ear like that. But you could color it. In fact, I colored mine with pecan pie. But of course, you could pick different colors for your bunny. Oh, no, that's not what I needed. This is the one. So we'll line it up like that. So that's going to go on like so. Now I'm going to skip ahead to the end so you can see what it looks like when we colored, because I've given you sort of my coloring tips. Here you can see the little highlight. So this is the pecan pie. I've added the coordinating cardstock, and here you can see are those opaque oval again. And when we open it up, it's got our little Easter treats ready. Now, this is such a fun way to give a little something to your nieces or nephews, maybe kids in your life. You could do it for your neighbors. I like to do gifts for like my gym pals. So it's just a fun, inexpensive way to celebrate and let people know that you're thinking of them. So just a cute little way to do that. Now, for our PYP project, I love this one. I think it is so cute. So again, I'm using the Up in the Air 6x6 paper. I am going to add my tear and tape. So you can see the two long edges have the tear and tape and the small edge. And then with my pokey tool, I'm just going to remove that strip that will reveal the sticky side. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And the trick is we're going to be making a little candy holder. So you're going to fold it so it looks like a little tube. And this is nice because we have the lines to help us line it up. So we can just line it like that. Now, when we squish the bottom, I like to roll the seam so it's kind of over on the edge here, like that. We're going to throw in one of our Ghirardelli chocolates, and then we're going to squish it the opposite way. So here you can see we've got it this way, and then this one is going to go this way. We do the seam there so that it doesn't end up on the edge where there's more of a pressure point. So we call these a sour cream container, which is funny because in Canada, I've never seen a fast food restaurant have anything like this. I think it's an American thing. But when I was taught this little treat box, it was called a sour cream container. So let's keep going. I'm going to add a little chocolate bunny to it. So this time I'm using Pebbled Path. Of course, you could use Early Espresso for this as well. And I have brought in a die set from the annual catalog called Wanted to Say dies. And you can see it's really cute because it's got layering greetings and it also has these little extras. So I cut out a few dies that we're going to use on this one. So this one is the bow that we're going to add to our bunny. And I'm just going to add a bit of glue to adhere it. Okay, like this. I'm really excited. My demonstrator team, I'm hosting an event for them on the 23rd using some of the online exclusives. The latte collection specifically, I love that collection. Just because I couldn't go to Onstage this time and I really wanted to see my pals. So if you are on my team or if you want to be on my team, just know that you can come and join me for this exclusive team class on the 23rd. It's kind of special. I don't get to do my team events in person as much as I'd like to. So now we're adding the glue to this delicate little greeting here, and we're going to add that to the layering piece. So I like to start with the C, like that, and then just go ahead and add that like so. We can even use this to pull it into place. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this all together. So I'm bringing my Crop-A-Dile, which is an ancient tool. You guys probably have that in your collection, and if you don't worry about it. We're going to add the Celebrate. My Stampin' Dimensionals are going to be great for holding that in place. So we're going to add a couple of those, just like that. And this is going to go on top of our little bunny. I was a little loose with my dimensionals here, so then now they're sticking out the ends and I don't want that. Okay, like that. And then with my hole punch here, we're gonna punch a little hole in my sour cream container. So then we can use this to line up. I have just a plain silver brad. And we're going to attach our bunny and then hold it in place with the brad. There we go. I mean, come on. How ridiculously cute is that, right? Yeah, I love it too. So, so cute. So here we've got our little sour cream treat box with our chocolate bunny. We have our chocolate box, and we have our Easter basket card. So if you're thinking to yourself, Lindsay, why don't I have these products? Head to my online store, and guess what? Because it was my 21st anniversary, I am doing my annual bling bags. So if you place a $60 order before shipping and tax, I'm going to send you a bag full of new condition retired products. It's going to be stamp sets, ink, paper, markers, embellishments. You're going to get some combination of those. It's going to be a minimum $60 value. You guys, I love to spoil you and I love to celebrate all of these years that we've crafted together. So this is the time. If you've been thinking of placing an order, definitely do it this month because I am ready to spoil you. And of course, don't forget that I have my big announcement with Meg Loven of Loven Stamps. We are going to be creating a combined effort of the Why Did I Buy This Maker Club. This is your opportunity to have a very special VIP experience with Why Did I Buy This, as well as Maker Mornings with Meg. If you're American, you can participate. If you're Canadian, you can participate. And if you're international, we have another little deal for you. So the details for this are going to be coming out soon. If you would like them DM'd to you, please let me know and I will send them directly to you. Thank you for tuning in, my friends. I appreciate you. Have an amazing weekend. Thanks for being patient with my technology weirdness today. My goodness. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.